Peace and blessings. Namaste to all light warriors, workers, and everything in between. It is I, Sophie, today, and no, it's not a rut roll, but it is very thought-provoking. Because today, I'm going to tackle the subject of flat earth versus round earth. And why am I doing this? Because it's been a hot topic for the last 10 years, There are very, very intelligent scholars that will tell you that the earth is flat. There are very, very intelligent scholars that will tell you that the earth is round. And there have been huge debates concerning this, for a long time, or a while now, since the awakening process. And I'm here to tell you, they both exist. They both exist. And it's nothing to debate over. Now, how am I going to break this down to you to get you to understand that they both exist from the higher realms? Simple. Flat earth exists in two-dimensional space. Round earth exists in three-dimensional space. Fourth dimension only deals with time and movement. Five-dimensional space, the earth is not going to look the same as the 3D earth either. As a matter of fact, each dimension has its own physiological makeup, that has to match the dimension that it is residing in. Very, very simple. Let's look at it this way. My body is 3D. I have height, I have depth, I have width. My shadow and my reflection in the mirror is 2D. 2D. But they're very much connected to me and my essence. But the perspective can only be viewed from a two-dimensional space. Is it starting to click now? If not, we can try it this way as well. Say the 2D earth serves as a shadow universe or a prototype where everything is fixed. Everything on the 2D earth is fixed. Movements are fixed. Constellations are fixed. And that is the prototype design operating on a two-dimensional plane of existence. By the time we hit the three-dimensional plane of existence, four dimension is tied into three dimensions. So now we have linear movement. Once we start having movement that's tied into the 3D earth, the 3D earth now takes on the physiological makeup of three dimensions. Add four dimension in it, time and movement, then nothing is fixed anymore. Everything is constantly now expanding. Now, by the time you hit the 5D earth, the earth could possibly look like a tesseract or Merkaba. Depending on how your mind can perceive it. What's important for you to know is it doesn't matter anyway on which one you kind of believe in, unless it becomes a stumbling block to your evolutionary journey, which I don't think it will. Then it's not that important because they both exist. And as a matter of fact, not only do those two exist, but if we have 9 dimensions, there's a little bit more than that, but we identify with having 9 dimensions. There's an earth that resides in each and every one of these dimensions. What do you think they will all look like? Do you think they'll all be exactly the same? Do you think your body would be exactly the same from one dimension to the next dimension and so forth and so on? It's just a simple matter of understanding dimension and perspective. And once you grasp that, you're not going to be too inclined to debate back and forth because you'll know that there's many, many, many versions. And that's the beauty of quantum physics. I wish I was smart enough to understand it. I'm not. But I'm around people who are smart enough to understand it, and I don't mind asking questions. But from my perspective, conceptually, and giving you information that I personally received in acquiring this, is to let you know that yes, the earth is flat. And yes, the earth is round. And yes, you're going to be okay either way. Okay? Blueprint, prototype, active motion, and matter. And the key differences between 2D and 3D, the level of consciousness that it operates on. And that's all. That is all. And as consciousness increases, dimensions increases. And as dimensions increases, material changes. Changes form, changes shape. And we're just all here to ride it out. And that's all I have to say to you. I am Sophie, and I love you all. Bye.